Hi, this is Paul Parks, and welcome to part 2 of How to Play Spanish Fly. Today we'll be going through the first two-handed tapping run. Before we get started, of course, let's tune up really quickly. So starting with the top E string, just tune down to D. And now with the A string. Just tune down to G. Now the D string, just tune down to C. And now the G string, which is tuned down to F. The B string, which is tuned down to, A. And finally the bottom E string, which is tuned down to D. Okay, let's get started. What a hammer-on is setting the string in motion, but then moving your finger quickly against the fret without plucking the next note. Similarly, a pull-off is moving from one note to a note lower by pulling the finger away from the string and plucking it slightly. So if I pluck the 7th fret here and then snap my finger away to sound the 5th fret, that's a pull-off. A tap is like a hammer-on, but it's done with the other hand, a picking hand, by striking the string against the fret or against the soundboard to fret the note without picking it. And we can also pull off with this finger. Once the string is in motion, we can keep that going. We start by tapping on the G string at the 12th fret. We pull off from the 12th fret to the 7th fret on the G string. Pull off from the 7th fret to the 5th fret. We pull off from the 5th fret to the open string. Then hammer on again back to the 5th fret. We go through that cycle 4 times on the G string. So starting here again at the 12th fret. That's one cycle. Go through it again. That's 2, 3. Now to start the cycle again on the D string, we'll hammer on at the 5th fret on the D string, and then tap at the 12th fret on the G string. Pull off to the 7th, pull off to the 5th, pull off to the open string, and hammer on again at the 5th fret. We go 4 iterations of the D string. So once more through, starting at the G string, Then we go from the D string to the A string, and here we start by tapping at the 12th fret of the A, pull off to the 7th fret, we tap again at the 12th fret, pull off to the 6th fret, tap again at the 12th, pull off to the 5th, tap once more at the 12th, pull off to the 3rd fret, pull off from the 3rd fret to the open string. So once more through. Now you notice that these last few notes here are in swing time. They're not straight notes, so we don't want to play them like this. They're swung a little bit. Now after we finish the last pull off on the A string, we go into some strummed harmonics. Now very quickly, what a harmonic is just laying your finger on the string and plucking the string and moving your finger away to let the note sound. And we're going to play harmonics at the 5th fret, 7th fret, and 12th fret. So we start by just laying our finger lightly directly above the 5th fret on the D string. Just pluck the D string. And we lay our fingers lightly on the G and B strings and pluck both of those, or strum them. So like this. Sorry. Do the same thing at the 7th fret, just the D string. Then strum both the B and G strings. Move down to the 12th, do the same thing. Just the D string, then both the G and B strings. Then we shift up a couple of strings, start on the A string at the 7th fret. Then we play both the A and the D at the 7th fret. Now remember, don't push the string down against the fret, and don't put your finger behind the fret like you would normally if you're playing the note. You want to place your finger very lightly on the strings, directly above the fret, and as soon as you play the note, you want to move your finger away from the string, lift it slightly. Now, throughout the course of these videos, you may have noticed the magical disappearing guitar pick. You'll see me picking notes, then all of a sudden you'll see me go into tapping. Where did the pick go? Well, where it went is right here in the knuckles of my middle finger, like a magician palming a coin. I started doing that because I tap with my index finger usually. Then I also hold the pick between my index finger and thumb finger, traditional grip. I believe Eddie actually holds the pick like this between his middle finger and thumb. That's what I've seen in videos of him playing. I never got comfortable with doing that. I prefer to hold the pick traditionally. And so I've just gotten used to switching. Occasionally I'll go from tapping to picking to tapping to picking. Or if it's going to be an extended tapping run, I'll just quickly tuck the pick in between these knuckles, so leave the finger free, and then grab the pick again and adjust it quickly to get ready to pick again. So you may need to do a technique like that if you hold the pick with these fingers, but then you also tap with your index finger. Another option you have, and I see a lot of people do this, is to hold the pick traditionally, but then use the middle finger to tap, which is perfectly fine. I just never got very comfortable doing that, but whichever finger works for you is fine.
Alright, thanks for watching, and next time we're going to get into the first fast picking run, which is going to be a lot of fun. See you then.